All right, all right. Wonderful, wonderful afternoon to y'all. It has been a phenomenal Friday for me. I hope it is for you as well. It is 12:05 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States of America. And today I want to talk to you about 10x potential. 10x potential. It's from the 10x quote book from Grant Cardone. And what we're going to talk about with 10x potential is we're going to talk about successful and unsuccessful actions. Grant Cardone has 32 actions listed that successful people take, that they do, that they display, right? So 32 actions. It's in chapter 22 of the 10x rule. 10x rule. This book right here. Chapter 22. Check it out. 32 actions. It's a great read. It's going to give you way more information than I'm going to give you here. Experience Birth. Hey, Instagram handle Experience Birth. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you. I'll give you a little wave. Thanks for being on here. If you haven't, go check out experience.birth on Instagram. Give her a follow. She's doing some awesome things. But hey, on the 10x quote book, 10x potential, it talks about your success. Where's your success? So many people have been like, man, I wish I was successful. Where is your success? Guess what? On here, it says that your success lies in the gap between where you are right now and your potential, your 10x potential. And everybody's going to be like, oh yeah, of course it does, right? That's no brainer. But what does that mean? What does that actually mean? What's your potential? I did a video the other day on what potential is. And it's called, so check out the video. There's a video called 10x goals. It talks about developing your goals based off your potential, not your current ability. It's very important to understand that. Understand those three words: goals, potential, and ability. Understand those. All right. So Grant has 32 actions in the 10x rule, chapter 22. We're not going to go through all 32. That would take a while. I'm just going to briefly go over the top 10, or I should say the first 10. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to read them off to you, and then we'll go through them. Number one, have a can-do attitude. Have a can-do attitude. Number two, believe that I will figure it out. Believe in yourself that I will figure it out. Number three, focus on the opportunity. I like that one. We're going to talk about that one. Number four, love challenges. Number five, seek to solve problems. Number six, persist until successful. Number seven, take risks. Number eight, be unreasonable. Number nine, be dangerous. Number 10, create wealth. That's the first 10. That's the first 10. And I just want to go through those. I want to give them to you up front. You should check out that book, the 10X Rule. Check out chapter 22, all 32 actions. But hey, the first one is have a can-do attitude. We're talking about are you successful or are you unsuccessful? What are the actions people take that are successful? First thing they do, they have a can-do attitude. They're going to look at the situation and be like, I can do this. They get their mind right. They get their mind set. They commit to it. They stop looking for other options. They stop looking for what we call greener pastures. Grant Cardone calls greener pastures. Looking at hey, maybe it's easier over there. Have a can-do attitude about what you're doing right now, where you're at, that you can get to where you want to go. Number two, believe that you will figure it out. I will figure it out. That is something you should say to yourself. I will figure it out. Have the confidence and belief in yourself that you will. If you're going into something half-heartedly, you're not fully committed, it's going to be a lot harder to sit there and genuinely tell yourself, I will figure it out. Number three, focus on the opportunity. Confidence attracts. I appreciate that. Experience Birth, absolutely. Confidence attracts. Question always comes up, how do you get confidence? How do you get confidence in what you're doing? Of course, if you're successful at it, you're going to be confident, but how do you get there? Right? A lot of people say, okay, well, knowledge, go to school. Absolutely. Got to skill up, got to have the knowledge, but then you have to apply it. So we got to get competent in what we're doing. and then build that confidence through application. That application is going to give us the experience of how we've helped people. It's going to give people that we're going to surround ourselves with people that are like, man, talk to Experience Birth on Instagram, experience.birth on Instagram. She knows what she's doing. She can help you out. And that's going to give that confidence. It's going to attract more success. And we're going to talk about this in a minute. Success attracts more success. All right, focus on the opportunity. So many people get bogged down on all the negative. It's so easy to be negative. It's so easy to sit here and list off all the things that didn't go right. It's so easy to go to bed at night and sit there and ponder, oh, I should have said this. I should have done that. Try doing this. Instead of doing that, try sitting there and write down 2 lists. Write down your negative list. Write down your positive list. How many things went right? What did you do? And it's okay to say, look, I woke up today. I got dressed today. I showed up today. First rule of success from Grant Cardone is show up. That's a successful action. All right. Rules of success. You can Google Grant Cardone, rules of success. Old program. Great. It's a goodie. I was just talking with somebody else on another call. Rules of success is phenomenal. Check it out. Okay. Focus on the opportunity. Get rid of the negativity in your life. Surround yourself with positive actions, with positive people, with people that are encouraging you, things that are contributing to your success. Here's the other thing too, is if you are sitting at home and you're not networking, you're not getting out there, you're not even getting on social like I am right now, you're not doing anything, you're just kind of watching the news and getting upset about stuff, frustrated, right? Opportunity is not going to exist. It's not going to jump out of nowhere. It has to come from somewhere. Opportunity is going to come from you interacting with other people. So if you're not doing that, then you're not going to have the opportunity to focus on. So the way you're going to focus on the opportunity is you first got to communicate with people. You got to get involved, start doing things. An opportunity will jump out. It'll arise. Then you can focus on it. All right, number 4, love challenges. You want to love the challenge. Oh man, I got this. I have so much to do today. I do not have time. I don't have time, which is a lie you tell yourself. I don't have time. So many times you say that. It's a lie. When you're saying I don't have time, what you're really saying is I don't know how to make money. Because if you had the money to help you take care of the things that waste your time, you would have time. But here, love challenges. You have a challenge. Find a way to embrace it and go back to number 2. I believe I will figure this out. Love the challenge. Embrace it. Because in the challenge, you're going to find that there might be some opportunity. All right, number 5, seek to solve problems. Seek to solve problems. Who do you know today? That might have a problem that you might be able to help? Maybe you don't know if you can help with them. But here's the thing. The key word there is seek. Go look, go see if you can help, right? Find 5 people. Warm market, cold market, just 5 people. Just find them and say, hey, can I help you do something? I don't even know what I can help you do, but do you need help with something? All right, maybe you can connect them with somebody that can help. Maybe you're just the middle person that has the connection, right? All right, number 6, persist until successful. Persist until successful. We want to talk about persistence. A lot of folks are able to persist in life. And what I mean by that is they're able to continue existing at their current state. They're able to persist just barely making it. They're able to persist in this job that they've been at for 10 years and they hate it. Why not persist at the actions that will help you reach your goals? Persist in the actions that will help you network with people, to create those opportunities for you to take advantage of and focus on and help people. Make sure you're persisting in the right areas of life. So persist until successful. Don't persist just to persist. Don't just keep doing the same thing. Just hope someday it'll change. I hope someday, right? That's dangerous talk. That's dangerous. I'm going to talk about being dangerous. That's not the good kind of dangerous. All right. Number 7, take risks. Take risks. So we're talking about successful and unsuccessful. We're talking about trying to be successful. We're talking about the 32 actions in the 10X rule, chapter 22. And right now we're talking about number 7, which is take risks. I'm not going to go through all 32, just the top 10 here. Number 7, take risks. What do we mean by take risks? Most people say take risks like financially, or you need to go hang gliding or something. Maybe it's a risk, right? What we're talking about is if it's scaring you, if it's like, man, I should do this, but I don't know if I should. Like, I should do this, but it's like, I don't know. Is it going to get you closer to your goal? Is it going to create opportunities for you to get closer to your goal? What is the risk? Is the risk you just not having money? What good is money in your bank account? So you can pay your bills? It's going to run out unless you know how to make more money. Is the risk going to give you the possibility of increasing your top line so you don't have to worry about how much money is in your bank account? Or is the risk of going out there, meeting people in person, going to improve your chances of having a network of people that you can rely on? Take risks. Take the right kind of risks, the risks that contribute towards your goal. Understand that sometimes when we're fearful of something, we're scared of something, I don't want to spend the money, I don't want to go, meet people, I don't want to go to this business mixer because I'm not sure what to do, I don't know what people will think or whatever, I don't know what to say. Get started. Just go. Just do it. Take the risk. See what happens, because that's the only way opportunity is going to arise. You sitting at home and not going and getting involved with people, opportunity is not going to happen. All right, number 8, be unreasonable. Be unreasonable. What is unreasonable? It's without reason. Now, we're not talking about, hey, I'm going to run out onto the major highway because it's unreasonable. That's like just run across it or something, play in traffic. Like, that's ridiculous. We're talking about being unreasonable in going towards your goals, taking the actions towards your goals. And further breaking that down, we have so many self-imposed beliefs, right? I don't mean like your faith and that sort of thing, but I mean like, oh, well, I shouldn't bother this person. I shouldn't do that, or I shouldn't do this. But here's the thing. Let's go back to taking risks. If you want to be successful, these are things that successful people do, is they figure out, okay, if I was to do that, even though that's kind of against, what I think I should do, just because no real reason, but just the way I was raised. If I was to do that and they were to say, oh, thanks for knocking on my door, or thanks for calling me, or man, I just talked to somebody the other day, earlier today, they were thinking about how can I do this thing. And I just happened to post a post that aligned with what they were thinking. If I would have been like, oh, I don't know if I should post this right now because about whatever the excuse is, that person wouldn't have saw that. We would have never connected. The opportunity wouldn't exist. So I want to encourage you to be unreasonable with your own limitations. Like, you're limiting, if you're, oh, I can't do this, you come up with these excuses as to why you can't do things, such as I don't have time. Well, why don't you have time? Like, backtrack it to really what's going on. Okay. And then just be unreasonable. Just go for it. See what happens. All right. Number 9, be dangerous. Be dangerous. I like this one. Be dangerous is unusual because some people might say that, well, are you talking about like a threat to other people? What do you mean by dangerous, right? Absolutely not. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about helping people. We're talking about serving people. We're talking about being successful, helping others and ourselves reach our goals. So that would not be logical, right? So what we mean by be dangerous is that we're going to be like taking out all the stops, right? We're just going to go do everything we can. We're just going to be like, the competition is going to look at us and be like, oh my gosh, they're threatened by us because by your existence, because you're just doing it all. You're just hitting it hard. You're taking massive, massive action. You're taking such action that, like, look, it's taking everything you've got in your bank account. You're going to zero. You're going beyond zero. You're throwing everything you have at your success. You're giving it your best shot. You're not playing it safe. And this is where we're getting dangerous. We're not playing it safe. We're not sitting there going, okay, well, if this fails, at least I'll have this other thing over here. Or I can only do this because if it fails, or if you find yourself considering that it might not work out, you need to ask yourself, why wouldn't it, like, why are you even considering that? Why are you doing it if you're sitting there going, well, I'm half in, half out? You're either going to commit or not. Like, I'm talking about good stuff, about successful things, about helping people, about reaching your goals, not committing to something unethical, right? So if you're going to commit to something, be dangerous about it. Be so dangerous that other people are going, whoa, look at this guy, look at this gal. Whoa, they're doing way too much. They're going to burn out. Whoa, they're going to go bankrupt. Now we're getting dangerous. We're going back to number 7, taking risks. Go all in, go for it. All right, number 10, create wealth. Create wealth. We mean, when we're talking about wealth, right? We're not just talking about, hey, I need to go find a higher paycheck, that sort of thing. We're not talking about selling more units and getting more commission. That's all great. That contributes to creating wealth. But in order for you to truly be successful, in order for you to help your community, in order for you to help your church, in order for you to help, say you want to help everybody in the world. Like Grant, he wants all 8 billion people in the world to know his name and for him to help them in some way or some form, right? So here's the thing is, how about you? Who are you trying to help? Who are you trying to serve? It's going to be very difficult for you to serve more than just maybe 1 or 2 people without wealth. And even then, the 1 or 2 people that you're trying to help, what are you helping them do? I mean, yeah, I go to my neighbor's house and help with his yard work or work on his truck or something like that. Absolutely. But if I'm trying to help people reach their goals, if I'm trying to lift people up and help them make an impact in the world, I have to create wealth. I have to know how to create wealth. So if you don't know how to create wealth, and when we're talking about wealth, we're not just talking about having money in your account. We're talking about residual passive income, like owning real estate. Grant Cardone has Cardone Capital that you can invest in, right? Things like that, to where, or building a business, or building the skill to go out and help people and get paid for it. You got to build that up. You don't want just one source of income. I'm pretty sure it's like 7 sources of income for most millionaires, something like that. So how can you build that in your life? How can you start creating wealth around you? First, Grant talks about you need to just stop and look around. If you find yourself saying, oh, I can't afford that, or, oh, the price is too high, look at how you're buying things and look around you at how much wealth there is around you. Look at the houses, look at the manicured lawns, look at the roads and the buildings, billions, if not trillions of dollars. Just look around. There's wealth everywhere. I mean, the U.S. government is considering printing $1 trillion coin. Just, hey, they said they could do it in minutes. I read some articles saying they could have it ready. And if Congress says yes, they could have it done in like 5 minutes. $1 trillion. It makes you wonder about your own wealth. Like, what are you doing? You've got to be able to go create wealth. And the way you create wealth is getting known in the marketplace. Get out of obscurity. Go help people. Trade what you can do for an exchange of either money or something else that helps you go to your goals. It doesn't always have to be money. Create wealth. Okay, last one. I'm just going to give you a bonus one. Number 11, readily take action. Readily take action. If you have an idea, how long should it take you to act on it? There's no firm answer on that, right? Everybody's like, oh, well, you got to plan this, you got to do this, you got to do that. There's legal stuff you got to do, whatever the case is. You don't even know if there's a market for it, really, right? So take action. Like Grant Cardone talks about in his marketing mastery course, the first thing you should do when you have an idea, put it out to social and just see if people like continually put it out there for like a week or 2 weeks and see if people start saying, oh, hey, this is interesting. Oh, hey, yeah. Give them a way to opt in or message you or something to see if it's even, if you have a market for it. You don't have to go pay thousands, literally thousands of dollars for a marketing research firm to go figure it out for you. Put it out on social. Start doing your own surveys. Just get it out there. But here's the thing is readily take action. Now, if you're a marketing research firm, I highly, highly recommend you do at some point get involved with a marketing research firm to help you. But if you're just starting out, say you're a solopreneur or maybe you're a small business and you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to make that happen, right? Here's the thing is either A, go get the money by getting in the marketplace, or B, just get out there yourself. Start putting your ideas out there and see what kind of feedback you get. You can take action today. You could have a business by tonight just by putting your ideas out there. And if you have, say you have 10 people opt in and say, yeah, I'd love to know more about that. Well, shoot, looks like you got a business. You need to start. Take action. So I just want to encourage you on those things. So that's just running through those 11 actions out of 32 on success, what successful people do out of the 10X rule book, or the book, the 10X rule, chapter 22. All right. I always recommend you get the hard copy, the physical copy. It's just easier for me. I enjoy it more than the on-screen one, because if I put stuff in the cloud on hard drive somewhere or something like that on my phone, I know it's there, but I forget about it. When I walk in, I walk into my desk and I got books and stuff laying around, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, the 10X rule. I pick it up. It's like a constant reminder when it's in my face. I got books back here, Be Obsessed or Be Average. It's a constant reminder in my face, my physical space of success. I encourage you to do the same or something similar. Figure out what that is for you. Definitely create your environment of success. All right, y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about potential and about success, because I know there's a lot of folks out there struggling. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, man, I really wish I could sell 40, 50 units. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Success lies in the gap of where you are now and your potential. All right. Hey, have a great day. I am going to be jumping on again at 12:05 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to talk about spouse stall close number 3. Spouse stall close number 3. There's 4 of them. This will be the third one. After that, at 8:15 p.m. Eastern time tonight, I'm going live with Jim Burleson. And he has decades and decades of sales experience. He has an amazing story of being a salesperson and jumping ship and going to a different organizations and becoming a salesperson for them. Knew nothing about their product, nothing about what they did. And he committed and became highly successful. He's now a corporate sales trainer. He's also Grant Cardone licensee and a John Maxwell coach. So great dude. 8:15 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Highly encourage you to tell your friends, share it, get on, just even for a few minutes. You're going to get a ton of value out of it. Please ask him questions. Please ask questions. We're going to specifically be talking about when to jump ship from where you're at to the next thing. All right, y'all. Be great.